So just when you think mega uploads and mega videos got the worst of it, now a new dumb law has been released. It's called ACTA. So now this thing not only deals with copyright infringement, it also deals with counterfeit goods and generic medicines, which wasn't covered by the other two. So what this means is that ISPs, like the other two, will have no choice but to invade our privacy, and if they can't, they'll be punished because they have copyrighted material on their servers. So, like I said before, where is our amendment rights? The U.S. Constitution and amendment system is like a holy text. It can be interpreted because it does not set limits. How far can they limit something? Because back then they didn't have something like the internet. They can't say for sure, and they allow for people to misinterpret it. Implied, yes. Implied. Well, they can interpret it to whatever they want it to mean. And some laws they can use to contradict each other. They can ignore the rest, like they're ignoring our amendment rights right now. So according to ACTA, their ultimate objective is that large emerging economies, ruled probably by the large businesses which are enforcing these laws, where intellectual property rights enforcement could be improved, such as China, Russia, or Brazil, will sign up to the Global Pact. So this immediate goal sounds pretty stupid, where intellectual property rights enforcement could be improved by taking away the rights of the rest of the people just to improve some. What do they don't even lose much money. They lose a total of $500 million as the FBI found. That's pennies in their pockets, and it's $1 billion in ours in rights damages. So what global pact? All they care is about regulation of their internet, so they can have control over it. It will have nothing to do with China, Russia, or Brazil. That's just a cover-up. They would destroy the free market. It would destroy competition. I mean, who would want to create an online business? Someone the next Bill Gates. Who would want to start in an internet that's so regulated, that's so dangerous to their business? When there's competition, everyone will compete for better quality products. If you have this noodle here versus a different noodle there, one of them you're going to choose the one that has better food and is a better price. And as a result, they're going to make it better and better. But if there's regulations, everything, no one's going to care. Everyone's just going to meet the laws because, well, they can't. They're afraid of going to do something better because they're afraid the government's going to regulate it or take it down. And look at China's government. That's something that's in the future. They blocked YouTube. They not only just censored YouTube, they blocked YouTube, a source of worldwide media, because now the Chinese can't get information about anything outside their little lives. Look at China's drug laws. If I put some cocaine in your bag and I report it to the police, you will not get any trial and you will immediately be sentenced to death. Violation of for drugs. They will not have any sort of legal system that allows them to prove they have a drug. If they have drugs in their bags, they're immediately sentenced to death. No fair trial. And a violation of free speech and privacy will spill into some sort of thing, because what the government will do is that we cannot speak against the government, and they will stop any sort of tiny little thing that may be against them. That is free speech. Without free speech, we can't have free justice, or fair justice. So, imagine a copyright court case. They could sue someone for millions of dollars. They could put them you could put them in lifetimes in prison for tiny things. Copyrights. They're copywriting. They're stealing what? $20? It's not like they were killing millions of people. It's not like they're like Hitler. It's not like they're stealing billions of pounds or even a single pound of gold from the U.S. bank. They're not doing anything. The U.S. is going to blow this out of the water. But all of this starts off, as when YouTube says, as good intentions. They want a global government. And as a result, we're going to suck up to other people's governments. We're going to take their laws, their self-imposed limits of freedom, and we're not going to gain anything from it. Fight ACTA, fight SOPA, and fight HIPAA, or else we're doomed. See ya.